Well, guys, I know you guys won't believe this, but this is about me, as dynamic as I am. Alright? See what this says? I screwed up. I'll take you down a memory lane in a minute. This is right here. It says, "This is my escape plan." What I did was paint myself into a corner. Now I'm going to try and get myself the hell out, all right? Let me go down memory lane a little. Remember the other day I posted a 4-inch rotary table ball turner? You recognize that visual, right? I was concerned about getting it under the workpiece so that I could swing radiuses and blend shit in, right? Matter of fact, I gave you what I paid from it from Amazon, and I also showed you a steel handle that I made. I did it with my scribble sheet, right? So now, as a result, I got some comments on it. One of the guys commented and showed me what a fucking schmuck I am. I had posted 2 tool bits to do the cutting. One extended over the 4-inch diameter by a little bit, which was nice and rigid, and one was right at the diameter. And he made me aware of how the fuck are you gonna hold that, pal? Right? And obviously, now I got to do something, right? So I do have a plan, all right? I'm going to lay it on you. I'm going to show you this and my scribble sheet and my plan right here. See where the mouse is? Right here where the mouse is, I'm going to put a cutter there, right? And I think it's going to be slick, all right? Hang on. I'm going to take you to my scribble sheet. All right, let me bring you up to speed. I'm showing you here a 4-inch rotary table. See it here? That's that's the round part of the table, and it goes under. Here's a 2.5-inch diameter shaft. That's how much I get space under it, so I can swing this. You can see this holder. Just a little background, and it's held down on the rotary table with a T-slot. You can see that whole mechanism there, right? All right. Now let me take you to where I did some screwing up. All right. I showed this in locating the pivot point of the table and all the bullshit that goes with it. That's good and solid. I don't have a problem with that. Matter of fact, it looks like this. You see it? Right? I got a holder. I got a 3/8 tool bit to a point, and when I swing that rotary table with the pivot point in the right spot, I'll cut that arc like there's no tomorrow. You understand? I don't want to belabor the point. Here's where I screwed up here. You see this? I had a 3/8 tool bit here that hung way the fuck out. It's like, what am I gonna hold? How am I gonna hold that? Right? So let me elaborate, and I'll show you what I'm doing, right? And how I'm gonna get my way out of it. Let me do this. All right. I'm gonna show you this pivot point. See what that is? Let me do this. All right, see this? See the arrow? See how nice it follows that radius? I'm going slow so you can see it. Matter of fact, I'll stop it right here. You see that? So if you locate the pivot point correctly, right, relative to the pot, you'll swing that arc. Exactly. All right. Now, you see this piece? Instead of a long 3/8 by 3/8 tool bit, I created this piece to screw on there. And I'll show you what it looks like. Here's the table with the base. I've taken a piece of drill rod. This is what I've done for 100 years. The drill rod can be O1, which is oil hardening, W1, water hardening, A2, air hardening. All this can be done with an oxyacetylene station, right? I've done it for years. What I do is I turn this thing up. You see it there? Got a slight angle there, straight diameter, and a fairly wide base. You see it to stand on the table, and a diameter here that just fits in the T-slot. You see it? It's all held together with an 832 screw, pulls it down on the table, and that holds it secure to the base. This is the cutting edge right here. You see where the mouth is? All right, let me go over here. When you look at it this way, this is how it looks. All right? I got enough room there to screw it down. You can see the little hex there, right, for the 832. All right? All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing this. This is the cutting tool. In other words, this sucker's going to be rotating, right? The rotary table will be on the back side of center. You can see that there while it's rotating. And I'm going to turn the table so that this cutter here, follows the shape exactly. Let me do this. All right, now I'm going to turn the table instead of the piece. All right? Ah, you stupid ass. Let me do it again. All right, see the pivot point? See it rotate? That's the table. I'm making off the table's rotating where the piece is rotating. So just showing that, I believe I've redeemed myself, but I did paint myself into a corner. All right? We've already reviewed what this does. That's this one here. So as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm concerned, this is the ticket. You know? Well, let me rotate this some bits too, okay? Let's assume now this is on the front side of the setup, the table, located correctly. This is revolving. I'm gonna move along that arc by rotating the table. Let's see. So how do you like them fucking apples? I didn't know I was painting myself in the corner, you know? So as far as I'm concerned, I'm golden, right? Like I always say, I'm not saying I'm the best. That's only because I haven't been on the other side of the Mississippi yet. Catch you later, guys.